The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Cadcomlab and make your AutoCAD do the 3Ds max. Dreams come true. Download the app now.
I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that.
No problem, no problem. Actually, it's making a little bit noise in conversation. So we can.
No. Yeah, because he's not my roommate and came guest, and that's why I can't say anything. Just that's it.
No problem, no problem. So everything you have learned from the notes which I sent you, the MDF and HDMR and the estimate side of the furnitures, everything is clear.
Yeah, MDF. That's we discussed before we started. That's really clear to me.
Okay. And have you seen the standard dimension of the furniture from the PDF file which I sent you last time?
No, I couldn't check all of, but definitely after this class, I'm going to check that.
Actually, it's very important for you. The reason is you can see there are a lot of standard dimensions of the furniture you can see in the video which I sent you. Okay. So after that class, just see and make any interior in AutoCAD on the basis of the standard sizes, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's very important. So today I will discuss about the standard size of the wardrobe. It's also very important point for our interior. Like if you are making design, if you are designing a bedroom AutoCAD, so it's very important to know that what kind of sizes wardrobes are available in the market and what size between. So it's very important that you should know about the different types of sizes of the wardrobe and how many types of wardrobes are available in the markets. It's also important point. So today we will discuss about the types of wardrobe and the sizes of the wardrobes. Okay. So first point is dimensions for a swing wardrobe. So there are a lot of types available. So we will discuss point to point. The first point is dimension for a swing wardrobe. If you want to mention a swing wardrobe in your plan, in your bedroom interior, so what types of size you can mention? If you know about it, then it's very good. But if you have not any knowledge about the wardrobe, then it must that you should know about the sizes of the wardrobe.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. Your voice is breaking.
Oh, right. Okay. So it's very important that you should know about the types of wardrobe sizes and the thickness of the wardrobe. Okay. I'm just saying that if you are designing a bedroom interior, so it's must that you should know the different types of wardrobes and you should know about the different types of sizes with the thickness of the wardrobe. So today we will discuss about the wardrobe points. You can see here the single shutter can start from 2 feet with a standard height of 7 feet and a depth of 2 feet. The point is we can mention any wardrobe plan. Yeah, you can draw any elevation with a standard size of the wardrobe like 2 feet width and standard height of 7 feet. The 7 feet height is a standard and it's depend on the sizes of the bedroom. Yeah, if you are designing a wardrobe in bedroom, children's room, guest room, depending on the sizes. But the 7 feet, I think I will show you that of the 7 feet in meter. So let me.
Sorry, sir. I can't see today clear. Like I think I have network issue.
Okay.
From my side, there's a network issue.
There's
Oh,
one thing that disconnect.
do you
Disconnect.
hear me clearly, sir?
Yeah,
Do
actually,
you
your
hear me
background.
clearly?
No. Actually, your background noise is making very problem. I'm getting very noise from your background.
No, no, now there isn't background noise, but I think I have issue. I couldn't hear you clear that what you
Yeah,
talked before.
yeah. Now it's clear. Now I'm getting your voice clear. Yeah. Are you getting my voice clear?
Yeah, yeah, now clear.
Okay. So the point is, we are talking about the wardrobe dimensions, right?
What? Yeah,
Do you have any
yeah.
idea of the wardrobe? Like wardrobe sizes, wardrobe height, and how much width and height we can mention in our drawing? Any idea?
I don't have any idea about the height, specific height, but I have idea the specific width. That can be 60 centimeter. That's
Width
standard maybe.
is standard. Actually, the width is depend on the width. You can get any size, but the height should be on the standard. Like height means you can mention 2133. 2133 the standard height of the wardrobe. 2133 the
In
standard
centimeter,
height.
how much?
Not in centimeter. In centimeter 213.
Uh,
The standard height of the wardrobe in centimeter is 213. Right? And the depth of the wardrobe in centimeter is 60 centimeter. These are the standard values you can use in your project without any fear. Are you getting my voice, Kausar? Okay, I think you have a network issue today. Am I right? Okay, no problem. So this point is clear. The standard height of the wardrobe is 213, and the depth of the wardrobe should be a 60 centimeter.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, I got it. And height, like height limitation. What? That's the minimum standard size to 130, and upper, how much we can.
Actually, the height of the
Business.
wardrobe depends on the client requirement. First point is that, like, there are so many types of wardrobe, but you can use the standard size of the wardrobe in your bedrooms area, and the standard size is
Oh,
7
yeah, I got it.
to 13. If you wanna increase the height of the wardrobe, then you can increase, and the size
Oh,
you can
I
to
got
the
it.
ceiling. The last height you can mention up to the ceiling. Like if you have a ceiling on 7 feet or 8 feet, approx 8 feet, so you can use the wardrobe height approx 240 or 230 centimeters. This is the last limit of the height,
Yeah,
but standard is
yeah,
213.
yeah. I saw that, like more than. But in Saudi Arabia, there the like most of wardrobe are the sizes height is 240 centimeter and 260 upper 260, and there is a 245 240.
240 and 45
I saw like that.
you can use in that condition if the ceiling height will be around 8 feet. Like your ceiling will be on the 250 centimeter on the height.
8.
8 feet.
Yeah, got it.
This is the size of the ceiling, and the wardrobe height is also depend on the ceiling height. Second point, it's also depend on the client requirement. Mostly we use the standard height is 213. If any client wanna increase the height of the wardrobe, then you can increase. But you can increase, but on the basis of the ceiling height. If ceiling height is 8 feet, like 243, then you can measure up to ceiling. So it's not an issue. You can increase any size.
Yeah.
But depending on the conditions of the area and the requirement. It's also important that the door panel is more than 60 centimeter. Also,
I got.
Yeah, it's very important. More than 60 centimeter. Why? It will create a lot of pressure on the hinge. So that we use the 60 centimeter. So there are so many technical terms. So that's why we use.
I cannot. Door panel.
2 panel. More than
the wardrobe door panel.
Yeah, you can see here 2 panel, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2 panel means we convert in like this around 2 feet in 60 centimeter. First and second, you can see here. If I mark on this, okay, I will not use. You can see my cursor. This is the first. Second.
Yeah.
So the limit of this panel is 60 centimeter. Standard 60 centimeter. It's enough. The reason is it will create a lot of pressure on the hinge. So that's why we use the 60 centimeter standard. We are talking about the swing wardrobe.
Okay.
Sliding wardrobe. This one is sliding wardrobe. And here you can, the standard dimension of a sliding wardrobe start from width of 6 feet and go up to 12 feet. Means you can design any sliding wardrobe with the standard size is 182 centimeter. And you can go with the last limit 365 centimeter. This is the width of the wardrobe.
Height or width?
Yeah, this is the width. And height
or length?
Height is standard cost. Height is standard. Every wardrobe height is standard is 60 centimeter. 213.
7
feet.
Okay.
This is the standard. And you can go up to last 8 feet, like 243. This is the limit of. And this is very important part. You can see here the standard height and depth is constant at 7 feet. You can see here he is saying also that you can mention the height of the wardrobe standard 7 feet.
Yes.
Right. Depending on the width, you can use 2 or 3, even 4 slider. It's a common thing that you can mention a 2 slider, 3, 4 slider.
I think, sir, I have one of I went to in one of the site work that Saudi. So there was one of sliding board. There was maybe 300, more than 300. So there's the problem was there was the
ما في خلاص.
how can I explain that? There were a lot of the sliding door was 3, and inside that the partition was a lot of, and then the Saudi is showing us that, look, how can I bring out this the product inside of the wardrobe.
خلاص في
You want to say that in Saudi Arabia, they use the total size is 304.
No, I don't mean that, but suppose example in this sliding, in this wardrobe has 3 sliding door, so in the middle of the sliding door there is a one section like there is a right, in the right side there is a drawer, and like in the middle of the drawer the sliding door is coming, so it's not opening, and actually there isn't drawer, there was like just for the shoe case or something like that.
Okay.
Did you got it?
Yeah, I got it. These partitions can be depend on the requirement. It's not an issue. And these are all on the standard sizes. Every door has a standard size. You cannot mention any size of the wardrobe in your drawing. The depth of the drawer should be a standard. The drawer height and depth should be on a standard. Like cloth hangers size should be on a standard. Every detail are mentioned in this PDF. Every detail.
That's great.
I just want to say that you can work on the standard sizes, but there are so many conditions. It's all depend upon the floor plan, family size and requirement. This point is also very important for you.
Okay.
Standard size is a basic that you can design any wardrobe on the basis of the standard size. But there is one thing, it's all depend on the floor plan, family size and the requirement of the client. It's not important that you have to mention a hanger size. You have to mention this hanger size here. It's not important. Client maybe say to you that please make a partition in the hanger size. I don't want this kind of design.
Yeah.
Every design depends on the client requirement. But we should know about the different types of standard sizes so that we can follow very easily.
Yeah.
If you are designing any wardrobe of the client, so first of all you will ask to the client, then tell me how much partitions you want in your wardrobe design, then how much drawer you want to use, how much shoe racks you want to use in your wardrobe, so that we can design very easily. So standard size is a different thing, but the point is it's all depend on the area and the family requirements. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we should I should know the standard size. So this is the basement of this dimension. So through this basement, this dimension, I can make customer requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Then even as far as I know that some of customer they just say, oh, make your own design. So that's no problem. So for this,
yeah, very good. If you say that, please make your own design.
Yeah.
So in that condition, what you will do? You will design a wardrobe on the basis of
standard. Yeah.
You will say to the client, then I mentioned the cloth hangers, and from the bottom you can use your cloth, folded cloth. On the right hand you can use your extra. I mentioned the extra size for your using extra things. And I mentioned the 3 drawer also. So in that condition, you can draw any wardrobe on the basis of the standard, no problem. But second way, if client say that please design a wardrobe according to my design, according to my requirement, so that is a different thing.
Yeah, I got it.
In that condition, we cannot use the standard size of the wardrobe. We will just work on the client requirement. Right?
Yeah.
So in both of these conditions, the point is you should know all about the standard size of the wardrobe and different types of wardrobe, so that you can mention very easily in your mind. So that's why it's very important part of the dimensions.
Yeah.
You can see a single side closet is about 4 to 5 feet deep and 24 inches to depth with a 36 inches at clearance. It's a standard. You can take your own design, own dimension. A double-sided closet can have 2 24 inches storage space on each side. Okay. But second point, depending on the client requirement. So you should know all about different dimensions of the wardrobe. Here you can see it's also a different wardrobe size from bottom to ceiling.
Yeah.
And the size of that wardrobe will be around, I tell you that, 243. And in Saudi Arabia, maybe a 304.
Yeah, you are right.
We just work on the standard on 7 feet approx, and the limit is 10 feet. But in Saudi Arabia, the total height of the villas, they use approx 12 feet.
Yeah,
I know that.
That's casting. Yeah, you are right, exactly.
I know. I've already worked on different types of villas project of the Saudi. So I know very well that they use the total height of the structure is 12 feet. And if the ceiling height will be on 11 feet, so that you can use your wardrobe height total on 335. Right?
Yeah.
So here I mentioned everything for you, that you can see there are a lot of different sizes of the wardrobe, and you can see the different dimensions of the wardrobe, which you can design very easily. Walk-in wardrobe, it's very important. Walk-in wardrobe dimensions.
I don't have even idea about the walk-in wardrobe. Even I've never tried to draw.
Walk-in wardrobe dimensions standard is should ideally be 2 feet or 24 inches depth. They are talking about the depth of the walk-in wardrobe dimensions. Depth should be at 2 feet, and the 2 feet is in centimeter around 60. We have discussed this point before. The standard depth of the wardrobe is 60 centimeter. Is a common depth. You can take this depth in your any wardrobe size. It's a common size. And in the case of drawer and shelves, you can reduce it by a few inches. They are also saying that you can increase the size of the shelves according to your requirement. You can increase. These are the standard sizes. All of these partitions and spaces are standard. It is very important before making any drawing of the interior. What is the standard wardrobe drawer size? With drawer, the depth matters more so that the wardrobe. Yes.
Yeah, that's important. The wardrobe drawer dimension to me.
Yeah, it's very important. And the drawer standard is 8 inches, and in centimeter you can use the 20 centimeter. Just see, with drawer the depth matters more so than other wardrobe design dimensions. Keep it at 8 inches for cloth and other garments, and about 4 to 6 inches for accessories. If you are using a cloth, then you can use 8 inches depth. Yeah, if you are using for other things, then you can use 4 to 6 inches. 4 to 6 means, if we convert this dimension in centimeter, 4 inches means around 10 centimeter to 10 centimeter to 15 centimeter. You can use.
Your impact standard is 20.
Yeah, 20. And the standard wardrobe dimension shoe rack. With shoe rack, height is super important. Yeah, it's very important one. He's saying that shoe rack height is super important, not important, super important. Why? Option for a 7 to 8 inches, like you can take the size 7, like 17 centimeter to 20 centimeter. This is the height.
Shoe rack
height. Why? For shelves, your drawer, so to comfortably store your shoes. And the one point is very important. Just see, you can customize wardrobe design and dimension in some instance, such as knee height, thigh height boots. Last time I have told you that all dimensions depend on the standard and on the requirement of the client. So here you can see this pointer saying that you can mention any height on such as knee height, thigh height boot, depending on the shoes. But the standard is 15 to 20 centimeters. One thing is very important is standard size, almirah size. The regular double door almirah is 6.5 feet, and you can use in your city, in your country, 6.5 means approx, not in 213. You can use approx 220 centimeter.
220 centimeter height. Almirah.
Yeah, and 4 feet wide.
Okay.
4 feet wide means 120. And depth, same depth, 60 centimeter, which I've told you last time. The depth is common. Every wardrobe depth is common. Just remember this point. Every wardrobe depth is common is 60 centimeter. Here you can see the example of this wardrobe.
This is almirah.
One point is very important. Men's wardrobe specifications are different, and women's wardrobe specifications are different. If you are designing any wardrobe of the men's, only for men's, that in that condition, what you will do? A hanging shelf for shirt and trousers must be a minimum of 14 inches. 14 inches means 100 centimeter.
trouser
and shirts.
shirts. So both are 14 inches.
14.
14 inches.
You can increase up to last. The last is 60, like 150 centimeter. Why? For codes. Right?
Yeah.
The reason is the hanging space would need to be at least 28 to 30 inches wide for coats and blazers. So that's why we use the standard size of the wardrobe. Here you can see the example. 60 centimeter depth and drawer depth is around 17, approx 20 centimeter. Right?
Yeah.
And the woman wardrobe specifications is, if you having your anything, like it's an example like kurtas and dresses, you want a minimum.
So there I have another question. Like, look at the drawer, and yeah, that there is 3 drawers in one side. So those are not same. The down one is, bottom one is that it's quite bigger, more than the upper one. So look, in my side view, there will not come 4 drawer. If there will put 4 drawer, it's gonna be small. So is it right way to keep the 2 drawer is the standard dimension and one is quite bigger? Is it right?
Yeah.
To put like that?
In that condition, you can use the standard sizes and plus requirement of the client. Why? That which space he wanna use for his things. You are talking about these 4 drawers, right?
No. The drawer.
Oh, sorry.
Drawer.
This one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This one.
The 2 drawer is same and the bottom one is quite.
The reason is the bottom drawer is only for the shoe rack, only for the shoe, and the top drawer is like for other things, storage.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't mean that. I mean the top one is the standard size is 20. Am I right?
Yeah.
Such example. So the second one also 20, and the third one is not 20 because the space is not available. So that's why we had to put the bottom one, the down one quite big. But if we wanna put the 4 drawer in this side there, so that drawer is going to be little small. So to keep our standard dimension, should we put the 4 drawer or like 2 drawer is standard and 1 drawer is?
Yeah, right. You can use. Yeah, good. You can do these things. It's not important. You can use 2 drawer on the standard size and 2 drawers you can mention on the requirements client. Like 2 drawer size are 20 centimeter and the 2 drawers are size are different.
Yeah.
I just told you last time that it's not important that you have to mention all dimension on the basis of the standard. It's not important. It's all depend on the requirement. Just remember one thing. It's all depend on the requirement. But you should know about the sizes. You will use the all standard sizes when the client will say you that you can design any wardrobe according to your own dimensions. In that condition, you can use your sizes. We can use here the 20 centimeter and we can use the like 12 centimeter also, but on the basis of the things, which types of things he can store, storage, don't say anything, like he wanna use for shoe rack, yeah, he wanna use for any other things storage. This is the standard height from this point to this point. Let's see my cursor.
The down one is standard.
Yeah, this is the standard. This is the 20 centimeter, and this one is the like 4 centimeter, not 4 centimeter, like 10 centimeter. This one is 10 centimeter. This is the standard. We have to focus on this kind of space, like these spaces. Don't add the from bottom to top. Total space. You can see here. Children's room wardrobe specification is 28 inches in height. How much in centimeter? If you convert into centimeter, like 28, 71 centimeter. If you are designing a 71 is the height standard for hanging section. This one is.
Oh, hanging section is 712.
Yeah,
I thought that the total wardrobe.
no, not total. It's only for hanging section.
Okay.
To make it accessible for 2 children, consider a wardrobe depth 22 inches, and you can use depth in children's rooms wardrobe is 22, means 55 centimeter. Around 55, you can use up to 60 centimeters. This is the limit, 55 to 60
For children.
This is the depth of the wardrobe, of the children's wardrobe size. Why? For toys, shoes, and folded garments. And after that, depending on the client's uses and what kind of things he can store. But this is the standard. And the drawer height should be around 30 centimeter. Only for kids wardrobe.
More than the others, standard size, the children is quite different. The 30 centimeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
What differences between the all kinds of wardrobe? Got it?
Yeah, okay.
And here you can see the complete size of the wardrobe. Drawer 200, 200, 200. Upper storage 292, 292. Sorry. Bottom 400, and the like cloth hangings like 1100, and 1100 means one 10 centimeter. $200 means 20 centimeter.
No, 1 millimeter equal. No, 100 millimeter, 100 millimeter is equal 1 centimeter.
Yeah, you can say the 1 mm is equal to 0.1 centimeter. 1 mm is equal to 0.1 centimeter and 10 mm is equal to 1 centimeter. And 100 mm is equal to 10 centimeter.
10.
And it's simple. 200 is equal to 20 centimeter.
20.
So these are all the dimensions of the wardrobe. And you can see here in centimeter.
38, 20. 20.
These are all the standard dimensions, but depending, I've told you that after that, it depending on the client's requirement and area of the floor, right? If you are designing any wardrobe, then your first work is, first of all, you have to ask the client what kind of wardrobe we want. How many partitions we want to use in his wardrobe and his requirement for his wardrobe. After that, you will use the standard size in your wardrobe design. But I say to everyone that you should know about all the dimensions of the wardrobe. It's very important. And one thing is very important, just remember that every design is depend on the client requirement and the floor plan area. This point is very important. Just remember. Every design is not important. You have to design any wardrobe and TV unit or any other things on the basis of the standard. This is a very important point. But other things, the client requirement also is very important. And the floor plan area. On the basis of these things, you can design. There are so many standard dimensions, not for wardrobe. And for a kitchen, you should know about the kitchen. Kitchen height, kitchen cabinet height, countertop height. There are so many types of standard.
Yeah, kitchen cabinet height, like the depth. How much is the depth?
Kitchen cabinet height. You can see here the total depth is 40 centimeter of the upper cabinet and the bottom cabinet depth is 25.2 and in centimeter like 64 centimeter around. The total height of the bottom cabinet is 90 centimeter. If we convert in the with the calculator, the feet, like 3 feet, we use the mostly standard size, like 3 feet will be around in centimeter like 91 centimeter, right? You can see here the 90 centimeter. Yeah, these are the standard sizes. I will say one thing to you, that first of all, you just memorize all dimension, all standard dimension like kitchen, bathroom, wardrobe, every dimension. After that you have to work.
You know what? Also, I think so. If I can memorize all of the standard dimension, so maybe my work is gonna be fast.
Yeah,
I can work fast. Otherwise, my work is quite slow. You know, whenever I'm trying to draw, like I'm just drawing and I have to insert a sofa. I have to just like insert a sofa, or but I don't know the standard dimension. That's the problem. And for that, I have to figure out or I have to think a lot and which one, how much the stator, how much like the lighter. So I just waste my time.
You can see here sofa.
Oh, oh, that's important. Is that you sent that to me?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh,
One
I
seat,
didn't check that. Okay.
one seater sofa width approx should be 97 centimeter and the depth should be approx 89 centimeter.
82, 89, that's how much in Saudi Arabia? Most of them 85. They are keeping the standard at 85. Height 85.
Height is
Then
82.
85. Oh, yeah. That also are 89. So that they are keeping 90 or 85.
You can take any size for your like interior space planning. If you are making a two-seater sofa, then you can take width 172 and you can take depth 89 centimeter and the height is 82 centimeter. Depending if it's three-seater sofa, you can take the size like width 247 centimeter, depth 89 centimeter, height 82 centimeter. And here one thing is very important for you. You can see there are so many kind of designs and the size of the sofa. And here you can see the complete detail of the sofa that you can mention in your drawing, like one seater width 101 and depth 97 point, and all dimension in centimeter, height 93, seat height 46. And this sofa, this kind of sofa is called is nebula. There are different types of name of the sofas, like this one, and second is maverick. What kind of this? Like this one is maverick. I don't know that everyone knows about the name of the sofas. Am I right?
Oh yeah, if no one know like that, like even I don't know much. Then so wow, there's a lot of stuff there.
And you can mention, you can design any interior very easily